So please welcome to Northwich Virtual Folk Club, Walker and Karen Pfeiffer.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Lovely to be back.
Good evening, everybody. Hello.
Have you seen my house?
It's as all right now. It's where I feel safe. It's where I live now. And if I lived before that, I don't know how.
Have you seen my house?
That's where I live now. I live by the sea, where the winds blow loud, push through the streets and the city crowds. I've had cats on the wall, bats in the hall, but nothing compares to now. Have you seen my house? It says all right now. It's where I feel safe. It's where I live now. And if I lived before, then I don't know how. Have you seen my house? That's where I live now. There was a place that I remember well, where people came and people went, like ships in the night, in love or in flight. So many tales to tell, but every door led to a heartache. In every room you'd find a tear. Now in every corner there is sunlight, since he's been here. Have you seen his heart? It says all right now. It's where I feel safe. It's where I live now. And if I lived before, then I don't know how. Have you seen his heart? That's where I live now. Have you seen his heart? That's where I live now.
And good evening, everyone. Thank you. It's lovely to be here. If you've not met us before, my name is Paul Walker. This is your damsel from Deutschland, Miss Karen Pfeiffer.
Einen schönen guten Abend, schön euch alle zu sehen. Viele von euch haben wir auch schon heute Nachmittag gesehen und ich habe mich schon gefreut, dass wir mal wieder nach Northwich da kommen dürfen.
She does go on a bit sometimes. Yeah. No, Karen's from a little town called Sachsenheim in southern Germany, and I'm from Stoke, Fenton actually, to be precise. And what a lovely first half we had, wasn't it? Some great things going on there.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that.
Brilliant.
Well done, everybody. Thank you. During the pandemic, I don't know whether you're the same, but we've done quite a lot of walking. We've walked more than we've ever walked, really. But that's probably the same with you all, really, because it's the only pastime we have, really, isn't it now? And this song is about somebody who enjoyed walking. It's set a couple of 100 years ago in Ireland. And this fella liked to walk and walk and walk. And he met his love on one of his walks, and she came to live with him. But he forgot to tell her that he was a bit of a walker, a bit like me, really. And he kept going off until she got a little bit fed up of it. And he got home one day and she'd gone.
It might have been somewhere around Doolin. Brian was thinking about Doolin earlier, wasn't he? So
He was.
maybe the house is still there, who knows? If you've got a tin whistle, take it out now. Is the time to join in with your tin whistle, as long as you stay music.
The song is called The Whole Charade. When I was young, a long time gone now, I took the road from Cork to Kerry. Now I'd been travelling 30 days or more, I can't recall. But she was standing by the shelter, and in her eyes the light of the morning. I asked where I'd find a bed or someplace I could rest. Now here I go, bare my soul uncovered, the whole charade I turned out to be. I'd forget all I know, I would fight and I'd grovel if she'd come back to me. Nice to hear you sing. We probably won't, but it'd be nice. And one bit you could do is if she'd come back to me, comes at the end of every verse. And she said, come with me, your eyes are gentle, stay a while and I will feed you. Time had passed and love came quickly, love like never before. Now here I go, bare my soul uncovered, the whole charade I turned out to be. I'd forget all I know, I would fight and I'd grovel if she'd come back to me. I loved her much, but I left her many. Those rolling hills, they called out for me. Once I returned, and the rooms were dark, and her chair was empty and cold. And she cried,
Oh, the days that I worried, oh, the nights that I trembled with cold.
so much to love, but so hard to hold. Now here I go, bare my soul uncovered, the whole charade I turned out to be. I'd forget all I know, I would fight and I'd grovel if she'd come back to me. If she'd come back to me. If she'd come back. If she'd come back. I would cut off my hair.
Well, that would be about time, wouldn't it?
You'd probably have to do it for me.
Can I?
I'd quit all my travelling.
That's not a big give up. You have already done that.
I'd even trade this old guitar.
Wow, really? That's something.
Always eBay. If she'd come back to me. Yes, and this song's called My House, which I think I said, and of course that's where we are. We've we've turned our house into a stage. It's a full theatre now. So here we are.
Works out well, right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, we were very lucky. We have been touring very little this year, but we had 3 shows that were actually in Germany and 1 in England. But the ones in Germany I'm talking about now, in October we had 3 shows over there, all socially distanced. It was fantastic, wasn't it? Really
It
good.
was.
And Paul practices his German now and then. Because we sing German folk songs as well. They're all quite jolly usually. Goes like, muss sie denn zum Städele hinaus und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier.
People are always curious. They always ask me, do you sing all your songs in German then, Paul? And I say, no, not really, because everybody in Germany, 70% of people, of course, speak very good English and understand English. And I always think, as far as the other 30% are concerned, if they can't make the effort, I mean, come on, really.
There's quite a few German-speaking people here tonight, I've seen. Ian, for a start, and I think there's a lady called Jenny or somebody. Oh, and Fiona, well...
Is that right?
Well...
Oh dear, I better careful what I'm saying.
The thing is usually the case that when we sing German songs, it doesn't really matter what I sing because nobody understands it anyway. But in this case, this is a song by our friend Colum Sands. He's taken a Goethe poem, and Goethe is the German Shakespeare. And he has translated this love poem called Die Nähe des Geliebten, and he made it a song. And that's what we would like to do for you now. In Colum's language, it's called Goethe's song. I'll just get my small recorder.
Like a drain pipe, isn't it?
You need that with that weather at the moment, don't you?
Yeah. It just doesn't sound quite right to me.
Shall I tell a joke in the
Just for a
meantime?
second. No need for that.
I like telling German jokes. When Paul starts tuning the guitar, I usually start telling German jokes. But the thing is, for some reason, it gets faster and faster. I haven't quite done.
I'll try
What are you doing? Talking too much in between me.
Watch the sun rise on another journey away from you, away from you. And when the moon paints midnight streams before me, I think of you, I think of you.
Ich denke dein, wenn mir der Sonne Schimmer vom Meere strahlt, vom Meere strahlt. Ich denke dein, wenn sich des Mondes Flimmer in Quellen malt, in Quellen malt.
I see your face on every road I traveled, on the laughing street, down the lonely mile, in the darkest nights of all my winding journeys. I see your smile, I see your smile.
Ich sehe dich, wenn dort auf fernem Wege der Staub sich hebt, der Staub sich hebt. In stiller Nacht, wenn auf dem fernen Stege der Wanderer bebt, der Wanderer bebt.
Voice in the rustling leaves of morning, till the winds of evening knock my window pane, and in the silence of the deepest forest I hear your name, I hear your name.
Ich höre dich, dort mit dumpfem Rauschen. Die Welle steigt, in stillem Haine geh ich oft zu lauschen, wenn alles schweigt, wenn alles schweigt.
You're by my side, though distance stands between us. I know you're near, I know you're near. The sun goes down, but the stars will walk beside us till you are here, till you are here. I watch the sun rise on another journey away from you, away from you. Thank you, that was good.
Dankeschön.
When
There's a lot of German going on here in the comments. That's wonderful. Does anybody still understand what's... That's...
when Colum Sands is in town, Karen usually sings that with him, which is very nice.
Very
but
exciting.
tonight she had to make do with me.
It was all right, though. Not bad.
Ian number 2 should translate all.
What was
I
that,
didn't-
sorry?
I didn't understand. Say it
Ian
again.
number 2 should
You-
translate all this German. He's fluent.
Who does?
Yeah, I
Ian
Sorry, I
number
missed
2.
that, Steve.
understand most of it, yes. Still an Ashton there, I thought, yeah, that reminded me of the carol.
Okay, next song is it came about really I suppose when we were thinking about, especially this year, as some people are finding it harder and harder, probably financially, because of their businesses or their jobs or whatever, and we're thinking about people who are walking that fine line between the home comforts and potentially homelessness. A lot of people say people are only 1 or 2 paydays away from being homeless.
It was just on the news today, actually.
I'm
Very
sure that's
up to
true.
date.
Yeah, really. I'm sure that's true for many people. So this song is really about that sentiment. It's called What If My Pockets Were Empty?
What if my pockets were empty? And no more could I hold my head high. Could I still claim a seat at your table? Would I still be that glint in your eye? And what if the words that define me could no longer be spoken with pride? What if my pockets were empty? Would I still have you here by my side? A cup that cries for mercy, or a glass that calls for wine? There but for good fortune, down that slippery road go I. Many words are spoken, too few deeds are done. For those whose lives are broken, and what their hopeless worlds become. What if my pockets were empty, and no more could I hold my head high? Could I still claim a seat at your table? Would I still be that glint in your eye? And what if the words that define me could no longer be spoken with pride? What if my pockets were empty? Would I still have you here by my side? Is it true what people say? We're all just a payday away. So come and walk beside me. 2 meters apart though, past the doorways of our town, past the eyes that say, so why me? Why must I bear this cross and thorny crown? If your life changed tomorrow, if your ship just turned around, too proud to beg or borrow, too scared to face the cold, cold ground. What if my pockets were empty, and no more could I hold my head high? Would I still claim a seat at your table? Would I still be that glint in your eye? And what if the words that define me could no longer be spoken with pride? What if my pockets were empty? Would I still have you here by my side? What if my pockets were empty?
When the Beatles first started out, Paul McCartney had this little game that he'd say, allegedly this is, that he'd get up each morning and they'd seen the money rolling in every time they wrote a new song, and he'd say, I'm going to write a swimming pool today, or I'm going to write a new Jaguar or something like that. And he was probably right, and that's, for him, it probably worked. I get up and I say, I'm going to write a hot tub today, but I still haven't got one yet.
Now, if we take all the big earnings from Spotify together over the last 3 or 4 years, I think we'll probably have a kettle.
That could work.
Something like that. You can fill the hot tub with it, probably. And, well, because Spotify is brilliant, you know, you earn 0.0003 cent per stream or something like that. So if you guys, it would be fantastic if if there was a song that you particularly liked, if you just overnight, you don't have to listen all the time, just overnight put it on Spotify and do it on repeat all the time. That that would be really good. Maybe it gets a hot. So that would be nice.
So this song is all about. I'm sure there's quite a few. Who's a songwriter out there? I know some of you are.
Hands up, songwriters.
Yeah, quite a few actually. So this is for all us frustrated songwriters.
Are you frustrated? He isn't really.
If you're looking for an easy way to make ends meet, take a shot at the odds. Unsure what to pursue, well, you can maybe write a song or two. Can't be that hard. In need of inspiration, I get a lot of mine down at the pub. Welcome to the Rejected Songwriters Club. Welcome to the Rejected Songwriters Club. Now there's lots of competitions that you need to be in. Only $20 per song. I always choose the category Unrequited Love with a story that's not too long. Good to be optimistic, but set yourself up for a snub. Welcome to the Rejected Songwriters Club. Welcome to the Rejected Songwriters Club. She's very gifted. It's always good to be optimistic, but set yourself up for a snub. Welcome to the Rejected Songwriters Club. Welcome to the Rejected Songwriters Club. Thank you so much. How are we doing on time, Steve? Are we all right? I think we're okay.
Yeah, we are. Have you got one more for us? And then I think you've been muted, Paul.
Only one?
Two then. That was Pete's voice, wasn't it? Two.
Two on the list, Steve. Is that still okay, or?
That's still okay.
That's okay.
That's wonderful. Yes.
Good.
And if you'd like to sign, if anybody would like to sign up to that club, you know, there are forms at the bar, so just help yourselves.
Now, okay, so far we've probably sang fairly obscure songs for you. This is one you might know. It's by Joan Baez, one of her, I wouldn't say more recent. It's probably still about 30 years old, but
it's definitely more than that. But
see if you recognise it.
Well, I'll be done. Here comes your ghost again. But that's not unusual. It's just that the moon is full and you happen to call. And here I sit, and on the telephone, hearing a voice I'd known a couple of light years ago, heading straight for a fall. As I remember, your eyes were bluer than robin's eggs. My poetry was lousy, you said. Where are you calling from? A booth in the Midwest. 10 years ago, I brought you some cufflinks. You bought me something. We both know what memories can bring. They'll bring diamonds and rust. You burst on the scene, already a legend. phenomenon, the original vagabond. You straight into my arms, and there you stayed, temporarily lost at sea. The Madonna was yours for free, just the girl on the half shell would keep you unharmed. Now I see you standing there with brown leaves around and snow in your hair. Now you're smiling out that window of that crummy hotel over Washington Square. A breath comes out, white clouds mingles and hangs in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Now you're telling me that you're not nostalgic. Then give me another word for it. You who are so good with words and at keeping things vague. 'Cause I need some of that vagueness now. It all comes back too clearly. Yes, I loved you dearly. And if you're offering me diamonds and rust, well, I take the diamonds.
Says, I'm really
Very much. Well, it's been lovely to play for you. We got a short set coming in after you've just to wrap the night up, I think, or whatever. Later, anyway. But thank you so much for staying with us, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've heard so far. And
This is a song about spending too much time on the internet. I know that very, very well. I've got a to-do list that long, and then next time I look at the clock, it's like 12, and I've lost all my time on Facebook. And who else knows that, Hansel? Not the only one. That's okay then. This is called No Time, or the Facebook Blues. I really should be getting on with it. I know I could be almost done with it, but no time. These updates drive me mad. You would have thought that I'd be through by now, but I don't even know the who or how. There's no time. Still trying to sync my iPad. No time to think, no time to play. I really hoped to make the most of the day, but it'll all be gone in no time. No time at all. I want to paint the fence and mend the gate, but it won't happen now, it's all too late. There's no time. Thought I was first on the blocks. The garden's calling and the trees blown down. The house is falling all around me now. I've no time. Won't someone stop all the clocks? No time to think, no time to play. I really hoped to make the most of the day, but it'll all be gone in no time. No time at all. I need to Google me some time-saving tips. All my Facebook friends, you're sure to know this. Private message me if you know a way. Meanwhile, I can sit and procrastinate.
Western Post to share, there's no time. Who thought of this anyhow? I live my life in disarray. I really hoped to make the most of the day, but it'll all be gone in no time. All be gone in no time. All be gone in no time. No time at all.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. Thank you. See you later on.
And thank you also for your nice comments over there. Fantastic. Thank you
Oh,
so
lovely.
much.
Please welcome back our guests, Paul and Karen, to finish off the evening. Thank you.
Very
Thank
much,
you.
Steve. Yeah, that was really fabulous, wasn't it?
Enjoyed that.
Lovely songs.
And a lot of German speaking. I really felt at home, so that's really nice. Dankeschön. Now, we're staying in Germany for this next song that we're going to be playing. It's been written, inspired by a visit to Cologne. Anybody been to Cologne yet? Hands up. Ah, most people. And there's a place called the Six Pack. It's a bar, a night cafe with live music, and it's a bit of an odd place. So Six Pack has nothing to do with Paul's physique, by the way. It's about the drinks that they sold there. They open about 11 o'clock at night and close about 4 o'clock in the morning. And if you come in, it's really dark. There's smoke in the air. There's live music playing. And you got to imagine yourself to be in the Six Pack in Cologne at about 3:30 in the morning.
Got the story.
The bar almost empty, the night nearly done. Just 2 songs to sing, and away we can run. A man on a bar stool, in love with his glass. One more at the table, whose best days have passed. A couple are fighting over old love affairs, and the barman is dreaming of millionaires. Then play me a love song, comes a call from the floor. I need something to sing as I walk out the door. Streets will be lonely, the streets will be cold. There's nobody waiting, no one to hold. Play me a love song, then I can go home. Just a voice from the darkness and no one in view. Then out of the shadows, a face that I knew. I remembered a summer somewhere in my past, and a young man who promised a love that would last. The face had grown older, the body more thin, but I still hear the music come deep from within. Play me a love song was the call from the floor. I need something to sing as I walk out the door. Streets will be lonely, the sheets will be cold. There's nobody waiting, no one to hold. Play me a love song, then I can go home. broken, the words still unsaid are boxed with the memories under the bed. Play me a love song was the call from the floor. I need something to sing as I walk out the door. The streets will be lonely, the sheets will be cold. There's nobody waiting, no one to hold. Play me a love song, then I can go home. Play me a love song, then I can go home.
Very much, Stuart. It's been lovely to be back with you here at Northwich. Thank you very much. So one more song to sing.
But before that, I would like to also thank, of course, the fantastic hosting today of Steve
Absolutely.
and Brenda.
Thank you very much.
Maybe if you want to mood everybody to just let them give you a massive big round of applause. And of course, performers. I mean, absolutely fantastic night. I really
Super.
enjoyed that. So absolutely brilliant.
Well done, everybody.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Here we are back with the word brilliant. Superb. Glorious. And of course to Pete for organising it also. Thank you so much for inviting us, Peter.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Great. This song was going to be last year it was our festival closing song for all our sets at our final sets at the festivals. And we were going to carry it on this year as well, but we had no festivals. Well, we had one. We did play the Beardy Festival. We were invited to play there, and we believe it was the only folk festival that took place in 2020. So we were very privileged to be there, and it was a socially distanced festival. If you were there, you will remember on the grass there were these little squares painted on the grass.
The beardy bubbles,
The
they
beardy
call them.
bubbles that people would sit in. And I thought that was really brilliant and considerate because it still felt like you were on Zoom. Everybody was sitting in their little boxes just like tonight.
Perfect.
So it was really wonderful. And this song started off live with Karen coming to with some lyrics. Somebody said to us, "See you in a field somewhere." And that's how this song got its life.
Yeah, I thought I'd make it a little bit more us. Like Paul is from Stoke-on-Trent, I'm from Stuttgart. So I thought the title would be much better if we called it Auf Wiedersehen, mi Duck. And that's the title. It has got a chorus, so please sing along as loud as you possibly can.
In fact, we'll ask our hosts if they wouldn't mind when we give you the signal at the end, if you could unmute everybody and if you'd all join in with the singing. It might sound a bit chaotic, but it's really lovely to hear you actually singing. So we'll give you the signal there, please, Steve. Okay, here we go. Auf Wiedersehen, mi Duck.
And please don't forget to sway, because we Germans like swaying with these sort of songs, you know, with a big jug of beer in our hand.
When all the songs are sung and all the poems read, when all the ceilidhs are danced and Morris has gone to bed, when Malcolm, Steve and Brenda, Ian, Jeff and Pete have cleared all things away, and there's nothing left back to work on Monday, but most there will look at us blank when we try to describe what it's like. But to them, we're just some kind of crank. And that's it for another year. Goodbye, my friends, good luck. We'll see you in a field somewhere. Auf Wiedersehen, me do. We shouldn't shed another tear, for friends will all be back. We'll see you in a field somewhere. Auf Wiedersehen, me do. Oh, show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it's gone right to my head. No matter where I go, on land or sea or foam, you will always hear me singing this song. Auf Wiedersehen, me do. Well, that's it for another year. Goodbye, my friends, good luck. We'll see you in a field somewhere. Auf Wiedersehen, me do.
Now I think now is the time that everybody should be confident to sing along, and I'll help you
Oh,
out
I'm
a
sure
little
they'll
bit.
be confident enough.
So, if you could unmute everybody would like to, please unmute yourselves and just join in. And it starts, well, that's it for another year. Are you ready, Paul?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, everybody?
Here
Here we go.
For another year.
Luck.
Goodbye, my friends, good luck.
See you in a field somewhere.
See
in the field somewhere.
Wiedersehen, me do.
We shouldn't share
Oh,
another
a
tear,
duck.
for friends will all be back. We'll see you in
Another year.
Auf Auf Wiedersehen, me ducks.
Thank you so much. Dankeschön. Now this is a song that Paul has written when I was out buying some mince pies. It's not a Christmas song, but I think he felt a bit lonely there when I was away. Probably, made a detour via the clothes shop, so it took probably a bit longer. And when I came back, this song was waiting for me. But it's also quite appropriate, as you might have seen in the chat. Jeff was as nice to put it in earlier. We do a live stream every Friday at 4 o'clock on our Facebook and YouTube channel. It's called Afternoon Tea with Paul and Karen. And if you fancy a bit more music, it's a bit different. It's not supposed to be a concert. It's just an invitation to our living room and to a cup of tea, some music and some fun and banter. So if you want to join us there, that would be more than welcome. But this is called Tea for One.
I hate it when you're gone, and all that's left is empty rooms, perfume bottles empty strewn across the bathroom shelf. I'm drinking to my health, to all those things I won't do now. Well, here's to life, cheers anyhow. I'm making tea for one. I hate it when you're gone.
I hate the way I feel. Where's the confidence that's me? The gallant heart for all to see. has left the room for now. Take my final bow. I'll pack my props and stage away, climb back in my cage and say I never was the one. I hate it when you're gone.
So if you think like me, you'll know the way I'm feeling now. Well, here's to life, cheers anyhow. I'm making tea for one. I hate it when you're gone. I hate it when you're gone.
I hate it when you're gone.
I hate it when you're gone. Lovely.
Lovely.
Thank you.